All right, just retesting some American Eagle lead-free 380 out of the Ruger LCP Max with the Ready Dot and with the, I guess it's a Laser Max aimer, and just checking target again. Okay, Ready Dot is to the right of the target, Laser Dot is right on the bullseye. Alright, just slightly. And try aiming to the right. Alright, well, it's still pretty close. Alright, that's that one. All right, here's all the 380 that we're going to try today. First is the G9 external hollow point. It is 70 grain, 1120 feet per second, solid copper. Then the Underwood Xtreme Defender on the next three. One's a 68 grain, 1300 feet per second. Next one's a 68 grain plus P, 1400 feet per second. And then the Platinum Edition, which supposedly the coating helps to feed in these small guns. All out of the LCP Max. Okay, 380 ACP into clear ballistics gelatin. And that's shooting from 6 feet. Send the first one down. Okay. Firing. All right. Get that down a little bit. All right, so the G9 research with, looks like it went 11.5 inches with a little bit of bounce back. So it's come to rest, maybe 12 inches. Let me get more centered on the camera here. Actually, that's 12 and a half. So the nose of the bullet's right at 12. So 12.5 penetration. All right, next one coming is the Underwood Xtreme Defender 380 in standard pressure, 1300 feet per second, 68 grains. All right, and that one, as you can see, went with the bounce back 13 inches and bounced back to just under 12 inches. So that was a standard pressure 68 grain Underwood Defender. Both of those bolts facing forward. Next is the 380 plus P Underwood Xtreme Defender. 68 grains. All right, and you can see that one went quite a bit further, almost down to 15 inches. And you can see the bloom here is equal to the size of the bloom here, which from the angle, let's see from the top. Yeah, so anyway, and the next one will be the platinum coated. I don't know that it's with platinum, but they call it the platinum. So that'll go right above that one. Okay, here we go. All right. So the platinum, holy smokes, you're looking at just over 16.5 inches. And the snap back to, looks like 15 inches. So that platinum is definitely the bullet that I'm going to be sticking with in that little gun. So stand by, we're going to do a couple of 40 cal now. All right, just to get a little closer here. So you can see that top one is the Xtreme Defender Platinum version. And then you can see the quite a bloom up there at the end even. Whereas the other three, very little. Even the Plus P in the Xtreme Defender 68 grain, it went to, you know, a good 2 inches shorter. The G9 was the least amount of penetration and very little displacement in that wound track that you can see there. So the underwoods all had very similar with that platinum version, getting the best distance out of it. So quite impressive testing. Okay, here's the Taurus G3C in 40 Smith & Wesson or 40 caliber from Taurus. Out the door with everything and rebates, $250. The TLR 6 HLG green laser. First responder ammo from G9 Research in order, then the Smith & Wesson, or sorry, the Xtreme Defender 1500 feet per second, then the 115 grain at 1400 feet per second, and the original one that started all my testing, the Xtreme Defense rounds in 115 grain. So we'll check all three of the, or all four of these out. And the first one's going to be that first responder version. I'm going to send that one pretty much through the top and work my way down. Yeah, hopefully that'll work. Again from 6 feet. All right, here comes the first one. Okay, you can see that one went, first responder, 21 inches. Okay, here's the 115, or sorry, the 100 grain Xtreme Defender, 1500 feet per second. Okay, that one came to 15, 16. Yeah, I think that one came to 16 inches. It's kind of surprising. I was expecting that to go a little bit further than that. All right, now I'll go to the next one. All right, that one, pretty much almost the exact same range And the wound track looks very similar. And the last one is the Xtreme Defense round. It's now sight. Interesting. So you can see the wound tracks. Quite a mess, but I'll go ahead and remelt these blocks and get you a lot. So that first responder, boy, that first response really went nice.